Hi everyone, I get a lot of requests to make videos on teenage skincare. So today in this video, I'll tell you a simple skincare routine that you can follow in summertime if you're a teenager. So let's get started. First, I've made 7 rules that you need to follow if you want to make a skincare routine. First is to keep it simple. You don't need too many products in your skincare routine. You don't need multiple steps. Just 2 or 3 products are more than enough in order to maintain your skin. Second is treat acne. I know a lot of people consider acne as just a part of growing up, a part of hormonal changes, and that will go away eventually, which might be partially true, but you need to treat acne in order to prevent scars. Because once scars are formed, it can never look like normal skin. Okay, so even though you do lasers or any kind of treatment, it can never look normal. So that's why we have to treat acne properly in order to reduce the chances of scarring. Third is to keep scalp clean. Keeping the scalp clean is very important. You need to wash your hair at least twice in a week. I would say 2 to 3 times is best. A lot of patients who wash their hair only once in a week. Once in a week is just not enough. It's going to lead to a lot of oil buildup on your scalp, which can exacerbate acne. So please keep your scalp clean. Fourth is to treat dandruff. Dandruff has to be treated. If you have severe dandruff, there's a lot of flaking, then you need some medicated shampoos and lotions in order to control it. So keep your scalp clean and treat your dandruff properly. Fifth is wash your face only twice in a day. So a lot of teenagers feel that washing the face frequently can help in reducing oiliness and can help in reducing acne, which is not true. You don't need to wash your face more than twice in a day. In the morning, if you have dry skin, you can even skip it. You can just wash it with plain water. But evening, you must wash it with a cleanser according to your skin type. So multiple washing can actually cause irritation to the skin, increase redness, damage skin barrier, and make things worse. Sixth is use light makeup. In our times, as teenagers, we should not have access to so much of makeup. But now with so many products available, I would really suggest you to keep it simple and minimal. You can maybe use a little bit of tint if you want, a little bit of blush and lip tint, cheek tint. That's a better option. Stay away from this high coverage, heavy foundation, even if it is to cover your acne, because it can exacerbate acne and make things worse. Seventh is don't follow trends. I know on social media you are bombarded with videos asking you to follow some trends, do some DIYs, and you feel overwhelmed. You don't need any of that. Okay, you just need a simple skincare routine, and even if you do that regularly, that's enough. So don't waste your money on trends. Now with that, let's start with product recommendations. Most of the products are going to be around 500 rupees. Mostly I've tried to keep it under 400 rupees. Only in certain categories where I felt that the price point is justified, I've kept it higher. So I hope you will find all these recommendations helpful. First is oily and combination skin. In summertime, oily skin can get even more oily, more acne prone. So that's why we need to use products in order to keep acne under control and reduce the oiliness on the face. So in the morning, you can use a cleanser. This cleanser can be a foaming cleanser if you have excessive oiliness. If you have only mild oiliness, you can just use a gentle cleanser. So recommendations are Lysalic face wash, Sebamed cleansing foam, and a minimalist oat extract gentle foaming cleanser, and the Dermaco 1% salicylic acid foaming cleanser. Second is serum. If you don't have any skin issues, then you can just skip the serum. But if you have oily acne prone skin, then using niacinamide serum can help in reducing oiliness, acne eruptions, and also dark spots left behind by acne. So all these recommendations are under 500 rupees. The recommendations are the Dermaco niacinamide serum 5%, Minimalist 5% niacinamide serum, Plum niacinamide serum, Dr. Sheth's Centella niacinamide serum. Then is a moisturizer. You can even skip the moisturizer in the morning. After your cleansing and serum, you can directly go ahead and apply a sunscreen. But if you're somebody with combination skin where your cheeks tend to get dry, then you can use a gel-based moisturizer in the daytime. Few recommendations are Sebamed Clear Face Care Gel, Venusia Acne, Dr. Sheth's Cicaceramide oil-free moisturizer. Then you have to apply a sunscreen. Sunscreen is very important. It's a non-negotiable part of your morning skincare routine. Remember that even if you have just 15-20 minutes of sun exposure, make sure to apply at least a layer of sunscreen in the morning. This will help in reducing your dark spots, and also in the future it will reduce the chances of getting premature wrinkling and even melasma. So make sure to use a sunscreen on a regular basis. All these sunscreens are under 400 rupees. Wishcare Niacinamide Fluid Sunscreen, Shadow SPF Gel Sunscreen, UV Squad Niacinamide Sunscreen Gel, Plum Sika Hyaluronic Sunscreen. All these are very lightweight gel-based sunscreens, and it will suit your oily, acne-prone skin and also work for those with combination skin. So now let's talk about the nighttime skincare routine. At night, you'll use the same cleanser as you do in the morning and follow it up with a serum. You can use a salicylic acid based serum which will reduce oiliness overnight, and in the morning you will have less oiliness on the face, and you'll have less chances of developing acne. Remember that if you have combination skin, you can apply the serum only in the T-zone area and apply a moisturizer on the rest of the face. Few recommendations for salicylic acid serum are the Dermaco 2% salicylic acid, Minimalist 2% salicylic acid, and Earth Rhythm 2% salicylic acid. Moisturizer, you can use the same moisturizer as you do in the morning. If you have combination skin where your cheeks get very dry, especially when you get up in the morning, then you can use the Dermaco 5% propylene oil-free moisturizer or emollient cream, which will keep your skin moisturized overnight. Remember that if you have multiple blackheads and whiteheads, if you have recurrent acne which is leaving behind scarring, then it's best to visit a dermatologist, get it evaluated and get a proper treatment. I know there are a lot of treatment available online for whiteheads and blackheads, but remember that for deep-seated whitehead, blackhead, you might require some oral medications along with medical grade skincare. So just using these serums may not help. Now for normal to dry skin. For normal to dry skin, moisturizer and sunscreen are the most important part of the skincare routine. Remember that when skin gets dry, it is more prone to develop wrinkles in the future. Okay, so you really want to moisturize your skin well and protect it from the sun. So in the morning, you can use a cleanser. A gentle non-foaming cleanser is what we prefer. So few recommendations are simple refreshing wash, Dot and Key barrier repair cleanser, and the Dermaco Niacinamide gentle cleanser. Then a serum. You don't really need a serum. You can just use a moisturizer and sunscreen. But if you really want to use a serum, then you can use a niacinamide or a Centella asiatica based serum. Okay, these are soothing on the skin and will not irritate the skin. Otherwise, if you have dry skin, just moisturizer and sunscreen should be enough. Then is the moisturizer. Moisturizer is a very important part of your skincare routine. If you have normal to dry skin, you want something which is moisturizing but also not too oily or heavy, especially during summertime. You want something lightweight yet moisturizing. So here are a few recommendations. Dot and Key barrier repair moisturizer, Foxtail hydrating moisturizer, Minimalist ceramide moisturizer, and Rickwill ceramide and hyaluronic acid moisturizer. Then you move on to the sunscreen. Sunscreen is important in the morning time. Sunscreens for dry skin tend to be on the slightly expensive side. If you are on a budget, then you can just use gel-based sunscreens over a layer of a moisturizer. If your skin is very dry, then you can use one of these sunscreens. Episoft AC sunscreen, Vilva sunscreen, Rickwill O-Free sunscreen, Sunstop silk sunscreen. These are good even for dry skin, and they are moisturizing and do not dry your skin out. Now we move on to the nighttime skincare routine. At night, you have to use a cleanser. Remember that in the morning, you can skip the cleanser and just wash your face with plain water if you have dry skin. But at night, you have to use a cleanser to remove all the dirt that is collected on your skin throughout the day. So you can use the same cleanser as used in the morning. Serum, again, you don't need a serum. You can just skip this and use a moisturizer. At night, we want a slightly thicker moisturizer which provides hydration overnight. Few recommendations are the Dermaco Ceramide Barrier Repair Moisturizer, Cetaphil Damp Daily Advanced Cream, and Dot and Key Skin Barrier Repair Moisturizer. So apply a liberal quantity of this moisturizer over your face and neck at night, and then your daily routine is done. Now we move on to sensitive skin. Sensitive skin is a little difficult to tackle. If your skin gets red, irritated, itchy, flaky, dry, and stretchy easily, then your skin might be sensitive. So in that case, you want to make sure that you use very minimal amount of products on your skin, and that you use fragrance-free products which do not irritate your skin. And also, if you do like some fragrance products, you can continue it if you've already been using it. But if you are allergic to most of the skincare products, then it could be the presence of either fragrance or paraben that could be irritating your skin. So these are two ingredients that you can exclude. Remember to keep your skincare very minimal, simple, try to avoid too much of makeup, and just use a plain zinc oxide sunscreen. So in the morning time, you can use a cleanser. If you have very irritated skin or dry skin, then you can just wash your skin with water and you can skip the cleanser. Cleanser recommendations are cerulean face wash, Episoft cleanser, and simple skin barrier replenishing cleanser. Serum. If your skin is very irritable, you can skip a serum, but otherwise, if you have redness on the skin, then serums with Centella asiatica can really help in soothing the skin. Even ingredients like pantothenol and allantoin can be greatly beneficial to your skin if you have sensitive skin. Serums with these ingredients are a little expensive, so if you're on a budget, you can just skip this and use your regular moisturizer and sunscreen. If you are okay with spending a little bit on serums, then here are a few recommendations. Madagascar Centella Serum, Beauty of Joseon, Green Tea Panthenol Serum, and Uriage Bariderm Cica Daily Serum. Moisturizer. This is a very important part of your morning skincare routine. If you have sensitive skin, even if you feel your skin is a little oily, you must use a moisturizer in the morning time. Moisturizer helps in repairing skin barrier, also helps in soothing the skin. So a few recommendations are Minimalist Cepicalm Moisturizer, Physiogel Calming Relief Cream, Aveeno Skin Relief Moisturizer. Then you can use a plain zinc oxide sunscreen. Remember that zinc oxide does leave behind a white cast, which takes some time for it to settle. So if your sunscreen is giving a white cast, just let it sit on your skin for about 5 minutes and it should get better. If the white cast doesn't go away, then you need to change the sunscreen. So few sunscreens which leave minimal to no white cast, which are plain zinc oxide based, are Dr. Shades Mineral Sunscreen, the Dermaco Zinc Oxide Mineral Sunscreen, La Shield Physico Sunscreen, Sunstop 19 Sunscreen. So zinc oxide sunscreens are slightly thicker in consistency as compared to chemical sunscreens which are gel based, but they actually help in repairing the skin and also don't irritate your skin. So it's always best to use a plain zinc oxide sunscreen if you have sensitive skin. Now for the nighttime routine. The nighttime routine remains the same. You can use a gentle cleanser like I mentioned for the morning time. You can skip a serum and just use a moisturizer. The moisturizers that I mentioned in the morning time also work for the night time. So then that's a simple skincare routine that you can follow if you have sensitive skin. So there you go, a simple routine for teenagers which is easy to follow. Remember that you don't need a very complicated skincare routine. You just need to understand your skin type and address the skin concerns. And just a few ingredients here and there is enough to formulate a good, effective skincare routine and to treat your underlying skin concern. I would say don't experiment with your skin too much. You are blessed with good skin, with youthful skin. So just embrace it and take good care of it, but don't go overboard. I hope you found this video useful. If you like skin and hair related content, then you can follow me on my Instagram handle Dr. Aanchal MD, where I post that skin and hair related content daily. Thank you for watching.